from a pure quarterbacking standpoint, who is Brown and Mike?
Let's go, gentlemen! Hey, it's the heavyweight fight tonight!
All right, guys, Fantasy Football Bootcamp. It's going to be what, week 8, week 9, man? It's going too fast. I have no clue what it is, but my head is spinning. We are here. A lot of great news going out, a lot of bad news coming out, but we are here for you guys. Fantasy Football Bootcamp. We are back after missing last week. How you guys feeling?
Doing good, man. Let's get into it.
A100.
Little disclaimer: this show is for the guppies. This is for the beginners. Not to say that you experts can't get a little bit of free game from the trio, but this show is intended to help those who are lacking in the fantasy football department. Also, a little disclaimer: we're gonna butcher some names. Let's move it on to segment number 1, the player profile. What's wrong with Patty Mahomes, man? Looking more like Patty Projects, Patty Apartments. Is the 2 safety really something that we should be worried about? Is he someone you guys are buying low on? Talk to me, Flojo. What's going on with Patrick Mahomes?
Yo, no one saw this coming, right? This was the one dude that was never gonna be faded, right? The unfadable, the young legend, right? My man doing stuff no one's ever seen before. You mentioned that two deep safety, man. You would think it's one of the most basic coverages, been around for years. How is this causing so many problems in the offense? Andy Reid, one of the best coaches in NFL history. I only know he's got 1 chip. I don't want to put him up that high, but my man knows what he's doing, right? He knows how to run an offense, always been successful. How are the Chiefs getting bodied by a 2 deep safety look, right? So it's not just that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the O-line, right? We talk about all those new acquired assets. We talk about them not playing that well as a unit. It takes time for them to mold and gel. We talk about Tyreek being hyper-targeted. He's the most targeted receiver in the NFL. That was never his game. All right. I'm not saying it's necessarily good or bad, but from what I've noticed is your boy Patty McProjects, Patty McApartments. I like that one. That was good, by the way. He's not looking anywhere else, bro. Right. So he is forcing the ball to Tyreek, whether he's covered or not. He's being forced to slow down his game, bro. He has no moves. He needs to progress through his reads. And these are all things Pat Mahomes hasn't necessarily had to practice. I'm not saying he can't do it. You mentioned buying. I'll always buy Patty, bro, because I believe in the talent. I believe in the team. I know there's enough supporting cast for him to do well, but we all should be concerned, bro. The water's boiling a little bit, right? My man got the foreclosure signs possibly coming in. You know what I'm saying? So I think we all should be a little concerned about what we're seeing, man. But I still believe and I still have hope. I don't know if the Chiefs make the playoffs, man, and that's crazy to say, but I still think they have a chance. I'm not completely writing off the best quarterback that's ever laced them up, and I've said that before.
Man, what's the cause to this Brett Favre, Jay Cutler arm arrogance, Piggy? What's your take?
Man, look, I feel like Patrick Mahomes has set the bar so high that a little slip up, we're like, what's wrong with Mahomes? I mean, come on, man. Stats don't lie. I know he's having some games and he has turnovers, but hey, it was bound to happen. You know what I mean? You can't always be, at the best top level. But we're talking about fantasy, right? It's a fantasy show. Patrick Mahomes is still one of the top fantasy quarterbacks. I mean, look at all the guys. I mean, Jalen Hurts has been a top fantasy quarterback, and he just had a bad game. And Kyler Murray himself, one of the top quarterbacks in fantasy, had a couple ducks. So Josh Allen started slow. Patrick Mahomes is going to be fine. He's doing well. If you can buy him low, go ahead, man. I mean, the trade deadline is, around the corner. I would definitely buy Patrick Mahomes all the time. But yeah, I mean, he's just not taking what the defense is giving him sometimes, and he's trying to force the ball. And, it happens, bro. But hey, hopefully, your boy Josh Gordon or somebody steps up, McCole Hardman. Someone has to step on when Kelsey, is down. Yeah.
For sure. Shout out to Warzone Sports Network for giving us this platform to do what we do, man. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a family member. It means a lot more than you guys realize, so we appreciate it. Moving on to segment number 2, man. The debate. I know you guys love to go back at it. We got Canelo Plant this week. We got Usman versus Covington 2. It's a great week for fights, but before the fights, we got to get to the undercard. On the blue corner, wearing a Chargers hat. We got Kevin Piggybank Picks, and then with the camo backwards, the man with the nastiest flow in fantasy football flow, Joe. We got Justin Herbert at 23. Piggy, get in there. Would you go take the over or the under?
Look, you got to listen to the guy with the Charger hat. So that means I came prepared already to this discussion. Now, look, Justin Herbert, man, has been disappointing this year. And now you're telling me he's going to get 23 points? I'm going under or 24, whatever. This doesn't matter. It's still going to be under, bro. He has been underwhelming. And this is the reason why I'm taking Justin Herbert to not do well. He showed us last week that he can be beatable because Belichick, back-to-back games that he's played on, has beat him and beat him well. So I think that Justin Herbert just falls short of that projection. I love the guy. Maybe it's a buy low. Maybe, he figures it out and is a, top 5 quarterback or top 7, like some of us predicted. But I'm going with the under. Big Mike, look, he's just Will Fuller 2.0. It's going to happen. You guys, I hate to, wish that upon anybody that I don't. I'm just saying some things are guaranteed. And that's Tax's death and Mike Williams probably going down again. So that's where I'm going to stop. And, Keenan Allen hasn't been doing what he's doing. Someone got to step with Jared Cook, somebody. I'm going under Justin Herbert. Oh, and also I was 3-1 last week.
Ooh, he had to just sprinkle that in there real quick. Flojo, get back at him. Hit him with that counter to the body.
Yo, my man said under because he's underwhelming. Here's the deal, bro. and just so everyone was clear, Piggy likes to talk about his one win, but that's all he has this year, bro. So don't let this 3-1 last. Come on, baby. That's one dub. One dub. Okay. Anyway, we'll keep it moving. So we're talking about Herbie, right? Well, we were all hoping for a top 5 guy, new coordinator, the coordinator from the Saints, that ex receiver, Big Mike Will doing big things. Here's what's going on, bro. This coach, Staley, I think his name is, he needs to figure this out, bro, because yes, he bringing in a new offense and that's what works for him. But you are limiting my boy's number 1 weapon, and that's the deep ball. Okay. We saw what he did last year, uncorking beautiful dimes, bro, down the field. I don't care what your offense is, bro. You got to be smart enough. You got to be a good enough coach to be able to adapt and adjust to what your players do best. And if you can't do that, and in my opinion, that's not an NFL coach. So I believe after getting done up by Belichick and New England, by the way, though, it wasn't necessarily that D. It was a couple of bad throws, misreads. Stuff happens, bro. It is the NFL. Keenan had a decent bounce back game, right? Big Mike is due. Austin Eckler's doing work. All right. Your boy Beetlejuice will still be involved. I think this week against this weak Philly D, bro, don't get it twisted. They did work against Detroit. That ain't that D, bro. I promise you. All right. So they're about to get shredded. Herbie's going to do work. Herbie's not running the ball at all anymore either. Okay. So I think they find a way to maybe get him outside of the pocket, get him a couple runs up, a couple maybe scripted scrambles in the red zone, possibly, and give Eckler a little bit of a break because my man is going to break down too. You mentioned Will Fuller 2.0. Austin Eckler is eating. You know what I'm saying? So they might need to take the reins off a little bit. I think it's a bounce back Herbie type game. I had 3 biscuits, 300 yards. My man has it in him. Don't be fooled. Don't think that this man cannot do this. He is going to do this. Bet.
I love it, man. Let us know in the comments who you guys think won that first round. Moving on to round number 2, we got San Francisco running back Eli Mitchell at 12 points. Flojo, let the people know why you took the over or the under.
Yo, you know my motto, baby. Watch the tape. Tape don't lie. Okay. No one saw this coming, right? Oh, actually, I think 7 might have with his boy Raheem the Dream. My boy, 2 carries, 20 yards, looking swift, and then it's a wrap. So right away, we're like, okay, Trey Sermon season, right? They draft him, they spent a third on him. They took Elijah Mitchell in the 5th, and they took him for a reason, right? My boy's nice. He does work. What has he shown on tape? He can get it done, baby. Elijah Mitchell is a nice player, bro, right? He fits that scheme. He hits holes hard. He breaks tackles in the backfield. He's swifty in the open field, right? He gets you 20. He'll chunk 20, and he can get in the zone. My man needs what? 12 points? That's a biscuit in 60. Yo, Niners are looking a little bit better on the comeback tip. Debo, is Debo wide receiver 1? Yo, look out. Yo, it's Debo coming, bro. Hide your chains, baby, because Debo was straight balling. This Niner team, bro, the Cardinals on the decline, them Niners about to bounce back, bro, and Elijah Mitchell is going to be a big reason why.
Ooh, counter that. What you got for him, Piggy?
Wait, one more time. Tell me, who is he playing? Who was you playing?
Oh,
Don't matter.
Come on, man. Look, I like Elijah Mitchell, man, and he had a good game last week, you know. Guy's dependable. It looks like he's the guy. I mean, Jeff Wilson is not making his return yet, and I feel like he might, you know, definitely get a little something, maybe do a little more of a Trey Sermon. But anyways, we're going to, you know, keep on script, and I think Mitchell just gets under, bro. Like, I like him, but I just don't know what this defense is. I mean, this offense is going to do. Are they really going to move the ball? Is Garoppolo really going to move the ball? I mean, I could have sworn the show up and down that you said Jimmy G is not that dude. So if they ain't moving the chains, you can't just think that your running back's going to do it all. That's just me, though. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go with the under. He had a good game last week, and I mean, he's consistent, but he needs a touchdown. He don't always get touchdowns. So, Mitchell, I like you, dog, but just short.
For the record, Jimmy G is trash.
Okay.
hey, moving on to part number 3, wide receiver. We got A.J. Brown, 14 points. Flojo, over, under. What you got?
Yo, you see my man flexes on the league, bro. The Mississippi boys. You see what DK was doing to Lattimore, bro? Come on, get off me, bro. A.J. Brown is that dude. My man is big. He's brolic. He runs those slant routes. No more Derrick Henry. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because Piggy already knows who's coming out of retirement, bro, dusting off those gold cleats and that gold jacket is your boy AP. And he's going to do enough work, all right, to keep these semi-honest, but it don't matter. You know why? Because A.J. Brown's that dude. What did he house? A 12-yard out last week? And my man is housing stuff. He's big. He's brolic. He's the only weapon they have in that offense. Julio will sprinkle him in whenever you're feeling right, bro. It don't matter. We don't need you, baby. All right. We need one cat, one dude, and that's my boy AJB. Flexing on him, bro. He's too big. Watch this over all day.
Ooh, Piggy, get in there.
Well, the most important part that you did not mention at all in this argument, or the case you were trying to make, is the guy throwing him the ball, bro. I mean, Ryan Tannehill has been, once again, underwhelming. It sucks. Hey, one of my guys I thought was going to do well, but he's not. And he excels in the play action. That is where Ryan Tannehill excels. Trust a Dolphin fan. Don't be fooled because I got the Chargers hat. The guy does not do well. And when he did well with the Dolphins, it was Jay Ajayi. He did well with Derrick Henry. AP is not that dude. Look, I love AP, but this is his first game back, y'all. Let's maybe thinking week 2, 3, whatever, that he's going to do something, bro. A.J. Brown, he was getting most of these balls. If you watch the tape, right? The tape, man, you saw it was all off the play action. And they went at him 6 times because Derrick Henry was effective enough to give him the ball. So I'm telling you, bro, A.J. Brown without run game consistently, Derrick Henry, anything besides Derrick Henry is a downgrade, just to let y'all know if you didn't know. And
Avi.
A.J. Brown, bro, I just don't think he's going to do it, bro. Ryan Tannehill is going to just not do well. And if Julio's playing, Julio actually outplays when he finishes the game. That's what I seen.
One game?
Just saying. I know it's maybe one game, but when he's there, I'm going to do that. Anyway, okay. I'll take 2-1. I'll take 2-1.
Ooh. Last but not least, the tight end position, Gesicki at 11. Piggy.
3-1.
Oh, you like that? Piggy, get in there.
Come on, man. Look. I have not talked about I like Mike Gesicki, but if you guys watch this in the morning, 8:30 a.m. on Sunday mornings, me and Flojo are telling you guys what's up. And look, I've been a Gesicki hater, and this guy's been talking about Gesicki. So I gotta admit, Gesicki's nice, bro. And guess who he's playing? He's playing Houston, bro. Houston. Remember when I told y'all Zach Ertz was gonna do what he did, and I beat this guy? Bro, he's played Houston, and guess who Gesicki's played? Come on, bro. It's gonna be good. I don't know, man. Or I meant, you know what? I messed up. I meant when I was talking about Molly Cox. But anyway, this doesn't matter. The tight end position, Gesicki's going to do it, bro. Tua looks like when he plays weaker defenses, he could throw 300 yards. He can throw 3-4 touchdowns. That's what he's done since, back from the broken ribs. And I trust Tua in this game, man. He's playing Houston. He knew who's on the other side, or symbolically that's on that side, the guy they were talking about they're going to trade for. You don't think my boy Tua is going to try to do something? And you know who's going to be one of his main weapons? Because Will Fuller can't stay on the field? because Devontae Parker could sometimes be available. It's going to be Mike Gesicki, bro. It's going to be an easy over for me. Yeah, and you've been talking about Mike, bro. So now you're going to go against him? Come on, bro. Just to get a dub that you're not going to get. Come on, go ahead.
Get in there, Flojo.
Yo, this is what we talked about, right?
Personal. I need you guys to keep it above the waist. It's getting a little personal in here.
Oh, my bad.
Yo, we talked about Gesicki, right? He's a receiver. Piggy, you said that 100 times because they didn't have another receiver. Guess what? Mr. Hammy's back, bro. Devontae Parker, right? Came back. My man saw 10 or 12 targets, put in work. He's one of my guys this week. Houston against outside receivers, probably at most positions on offense, but against outside receivers, they give up the bag, bro. Okay, they give up that bag. So you talk about being weak against the tight end, bro. They're even weaker against the outside receiver. So guess what's going to happen, bro? Waddle's going to have 12 targets. Devontae Parker's going to have 10 or 12 targets. Gesicki is going to be the odd man out because Tua hyper targets Waddle, bro. That's his boy. Okay, Devontae Parker's back. We already saw. Took one game. My man came off the bench, put in work, saw love. He's going to continue to see love because that's this defense's main weakness. And your boy Gesicki, bro, he ain't getting in no kind of end zone this week. He is not getting close to 11 points. 3-1, Flojo.
This guy, bro. This guy.
But that wraps up segment number 2. Once again, shout out to the Fantasy Football Network for giving us this platform. Please like and subscribe and watch the Fantasy Football Speak Easy Saturday mornings. I want to say 10ish, maybe 11 o'clock before boot camp. Segment number 3, man, the 20-second take. We're not like any other network where we only highlight the big markets. We show love to the little guys, the little people. So let's get into segment number 3, man. Piggy, AFC East, 20-second take. Who you like?
All right, man. Well, we saw the Jets just play right now, so you guys are watching this a couple of days later. But hey, we saw a rookie, Elijah Moore, really do his thing. And I think if I'm not mistaken, he had a biscuit last week too, right? So that's back-to-back weeks. That's 3. He's getting targets. That's someone maybe to pick up and look at. And then we're going to go to the Miami Dolphins. We just talked about Tua. He should have a good game if you could go pick him up. Aaron Rodgers went down or whatever. Tua is someone that you could just plug in there versus Houston. And then, maybe Devontae Parker, someone that's out there that definitely, Flojo just said there you get the bag to the outside. So someone you want to go think about there as well. We're going to go with the Patriots, man. Look, that defense is looking good, and there's definitely a play for this week. Damian Harris should have, a solid game. He's actually, I think, top 2 when it comes to red zone touches. So, hey, man, all we want is opportunity and all we want is biscuits, bro. And then at the very end, who do we have? It's going to be the Jets, Patriots, Dolphins, and then the Buffalo Bills, man. These guys are just damn too good. I don't want to even mention them. Hey, look, Emmanuel Sanders, I know he was very disappointing last week, but he's going to have a bounce back. Count on it. And then someone like Knox, man, is someone who was ridiculous enough to drop Knox, pick him up, bro. That's all I got to say. Pick him up, put him in your waiver. In your bench, or maybe you have an IR spot. And then that's all I got, folks.
Thanks. Flojo, NFC West, talk to us.
All right. So we briefly touched on the Niners, right? Playing a little bit better off the bye. Are we still completely sold? I'm not, you know what I mean? But I feel a little bit better about it. My man Ayuk saw a 90% snap share and actually got targeted, I think, once or twice in the red zone, maybe 7 targets total. Look, it still looks gross. But I think if he was dropped, he's a decent stash, bro, just because if he can reestablish what he was, at least half of that last year, and you can get him for free, he's a sneaky little buy. And also Jeff Wilson, right? So Elijah Mitchell's looked great, but I think Jeff Wilson has Shanny's trust. So I think once he's back, he's going to get some run. He still has to outplay Elijah Mitchell for him to see predominant carries there. But it's really, really disappointing when you talk about Trey Sermon and what we were all hoping for, man. So who knows there? But keep an eye out for Jeff Wilson. George Kittle should be back this week. And then and keep an eye out for Ayuk as far as someone you can maybe throw on your bench with the possible second half of the season, some kind of reemergence. We got the Seahawks on a bye. We have the Arizona Cardinals, right? D-Hop, DMP, Kyler, DMP, game time decision. AJ Green out with that 19. So keep your eye out for my boy, Rondale. Okay. Rondale Moore might be able to emerge this week. Obviously, if D-Hop plays, I'm not really looking too much into that. But if there's no D-Hop and if Kyler's banged up, they got to get the ball out of his hands quick. Rondale Moore could be a nice sneaky play this week for the Cardinals, just so they help protect Kyler a little bit and lean on that run game. Watch Chase Edmonds do work. Yo, I got James Conner last week, bro. Man saw 6 carries and he had 2 biscuits. Come on, baby. That's terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. And last but not least, we got come on, bro. The LA Rams, boy, signed Von Miller, right? This team looks unbeatable. They are on fire. I think them and the Bills got to be the front runners for people who are going to win the chip this year. It don't stop, baby. You go all in. I love the move. You give up whatever picks you got. You got a small window, and McVay knows that. McVay don't have a chip, right? You need that chip to solidify. Shanny, you don't got no chip. You're not even close, bro. So if you ain't got chips, it don't matter. Rams, real deal, bro. Peep game. All targets on deck. Bobby Trees has actually been a little more consistent. Have seen some red zone targets. So I like, Bobby Trees kind of reemerging, and Cooper Kupp, baby. Wow. And some more wow. Ride that wave, man. I hope you got shares.
I like it. I'm going to represent the AFC North. I'm going to go with Chubb, man. Last week we saw the Jets Michael Carter gash that Cincinnati defense, and he got a lot of work done in the passing game. Guess what? There's no Kareem Hunt. I'm not really sold on Ernest as a third down back. Chubb has hands and has the ability to catch the ball when given the opportunity. I look for him to be a solid play this week. Jamar Chase, wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. How can you not start him versus Cleveland? We don't even know what's going on in Cleveland. So with all that turmoil, I like Jamar Chase this week. Deontay Johnson in Pittsburgh. He's Ben's favorite target. Claypool hasn't been that guy. Monday Night Football versus Chicago. Chicago's not that intimidating. Fields doesn't seem like he's quite ready to take that step. Johnson, fire him up. And then last but not least, coming off an embarrassing loss and then coming off a bye, I fully expect Lamar Jackson to get reacclimated with his targets. Andrews, Brown, Bateman. It's going to be nasty. I think Minnesota is in for a rude awakening, and they're going to get shook up. They did really good versus Dallas, but this is a completely different offense, and Dallas didn't have Dak. Lamar coming off a bye week, it's going to be something scary. Piggy, who you got for the NFC East?
NFC least. All right, man. Eagles to start there. Jalen Hurts doing what he does, man. I mean, he's staying up there. Man, honestly, right now, Gainwell really disappointed me, dude. I was really just trying to mark my, territory on that and claim that I was on the Gainwell train. But Jordan Howard, what the hell is that, bro? Is Jordan Howard someone we pick up off the waivers, or this is a fluke? Because, this guy really just came into practice yesterday and balled out, got 2 biscuits, bro. That is wild,
bro.
Yeah, man. And then Scott hasn't done anything all season. He just like, you know what? I'm going to show up today.
2 biscuits.
Yeah, bro. So, those guys killed it. Devontae Smith right now is a little disappointing and all that. And obviously, you have Goddard by himself. So you got to like that. That's someone you want to trade for if you really have a tight end problem. Goddard might not cost you much. So definitely that's someone that I would look at. But yeah, let's move on. The Cowboys, bro. Man, are they just unstoppable on offense? Is that what's going on? Because that was some beautiful stuff I seen there. The first start, my boy CeeDee Lamb, you said didn't practice, but let's say he does play. If he doesn't, that's just Schultz going up, and that's someone that I'll be very comfortable playing. I think Dak should be there after a bye and having a game off. That's 2 weeks. He knows what time it is. And then Zeke Elliott's going to eat, bro. That's that's a signature. So when we go to the Washington football team, though, man, look, Gibby's done, bro. For me, that if you have him, you have to trade him. I seen FloJo, that was your dude. You stole candy from a kid practically, and man,
Fleece Joe, not FloJo, Fleece Joe.
Hey, it's getting wintertime, bro. You got to get that extra fleece on. You feel me? It's cold out there.
Yeah, man. And Heineke, bro, dude, you have the skills to be really good. You got to show out opportunities, everything you're putting on tape right now is gonna pretty much determine you have a job next year as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Do your job, bro. And Scary Terry, there was someone on FloJo, remember that they're asking who they should start, and we just said all these great receivers that they had as options, and Scary Terry's one, and we left them out. We were right on that. And I feel like this is a bounce back game for him. He's not going to have 2 bad games, bro. I mean, this guy is quarterback proof. It doesn't matter who you put out there. They could put Flojo and, when he underthrows sometimes, and he'll still catch it, bro, because it's Scary Terry. He's amazing. Yeah, that's all I really have, bro. I mean, there's no one else to cover on that. I mean, the Giants, we're really going to talk the Giants, bro. Barkley, bro, he's just outproof. Like, that's what he does, bro. He just for sure out. And there's proof of it.
We're not gonna talk about him, bro.
I'm sorry, Flojo. I know that's no good.
Hey, the debate is over. The debate is over. Hey, above the way.
No, but how I'm waiting for Barkley. He's my RB2 in many leagues, bro. You catch the C19. Come on, bro. You just
false positive, bro. He could still make it back.
Man, false positive. False positive. He was gonna be top 5 this year, man. That's false positive.
Damn.
Hey, man. No,
I can't take it.
Hey, counselor, bro. I said it, episode 1. I said it was a counselor. Y'all didn't listen to me, bro.
Hashtag counselor curse.
Counselor curse, bro. I'm telling y'all. It was David Johnson.
Who you got for the AFC West?
Killing me, bro. Hey, killing me, bro. It's all good, baby. You know why? Because the division was there. Right, we saw that Saints game, bro. It was like, the seas parted. Saquon's back, hits his old self, and then the flukiest ankle sprain I've ever seen in my life. And then you go ahead and do some false positive stuff. It's okay, bro. Look at trade low. I'm gonna keep saying it. Go buy him. You know what I'm saying? Go buy him from somebody that's looking to sell on the cheap. Yeah, because when he gets it back on the field,
my man's not even talking about his division.
You got me sidetracked, bro.
For the top.
First you talk about underthrows, then you talk about Saquon. Come on, bro. You can't do me like that.
Hey,
all right, let's keep it moving.
We need a boot camp freestyle where y'all can go at it with Saquon on another segment.
For real. Okay, so AFC West. So we got the Chargers, right? We talked about my boy Herbert already. Bounce back. All look at so Keenan got on the board last week. He scored that touchdown. Where you at, Big Mike? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? I know Piggy said trade him. I said trade him. I actually did trade him for AJ Brown. Like, I also do believe it's only a matter of time. But until that time is here, you need to ball out, homie. Where you at? Take some shots down the field. Do what you used to do. Even if you come up with the broke back, give me a 40-yarder spectacular. Show me something, bro.
Broke back.
Show me something. So I like for Big Mike to get back on track, and also sneaky Jared Cook play. Whoever he's up against is terrible against the tight end. So I like Jared Cook on that sneaky tip. The Raiders, bro. Okay, talk about the Raiders real quick. I think they're playing the Giants, right? Looking their favorite, and they should win that game. You know what that means? Fire up your boy JJ, Josh Jacobs, right? Everyone's concerned. K-Drake got this new role in the offense. What are the Raiders really going to look like coming off a bye? We got Waller coming back, right? We got the situation with Ruggs. You know, they said, what's my man's name about the
Edwards?
Well, Edwards too, but they said it. No, another cat's supposed to be taking over his role that they signed. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, there you go. Zay Jones. Who knows? We don't know yet, right? We have no clue what this is going to look like. But what I do believe is they do know. Number 83, your boy Darren Waller, get him the ball heavy, get him the ball quick, get him the ball often. My man is ready to reestablish that tight end 5-6 now. Coming back up, man. Kelsey had a dud. We'll see if he can climb the charts a little bit and get back in that race. The Broncos, bro. Melvin Gordon, come on, man. When are you going to pull something, bro? Dude, Javante's metrics are so unbelievable, bro. Like, legit, he's either as good or better than Nick Chubb right now. And that's unheard of stuff from a rookie. But Melvin is still playing good enough to keep that role, man. And it's very disappointing. I'm holding on for dear life. I'm not starting Javonte really anywhere this week. Watch him get in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? But Judy's back. Cortland Sutton's back. Noah Fantastic is out. So look for my boy, Brandon O, whatever his name is, Mr. O. Mr. O actually might get some run. So he's a sneaky scoop if you need a deep tight end play this week. Look for that dude, that cat, Mr. O on the Broncos. And why am I drawing a blank on the fourth?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Jesus, bro. My bad, yo.
You're good. That's what we're here for.
Straight tripping. Okay, so the Chiefs. Look, do or die. Where you at? Barely beat the Giants. All right. Where you at? Patty Mahomes, Andy Reid, get together, design some plays, have a couple reads against, that 2 deep's coming, right? So why don't we get a couple crosses, a couple ends, a couple of these, right? Because that was the old playbook. Tyreek, get open. You know what I'm saying? So they got to figure it out, bro. I look for Patty to get back on track. I'm not losing faith. Kelsey going to catch one of those shovel passes. He's going to be fine. And I'm really curious. I know Piggy mentioned Josh Gordon, pop them Pringles. Mecole Hardman's been okay. Someone has to step up and earn Patty's trust to be that number 2 that's going to stay open, right? I just don't know who it is yet, but I like it's the Chiefs, man. We'll see what's up.
I like it. I'm going to take care of the NFC North. Aaron Jones, probably going to be RB1, even after the performance we saw from JT. Going up against KC, Love is the quarterback, no Rodgers. My man's lied about having the vaccine, gets no coverage. Everyone bullies Kyrie, but this man gets to walk free. It's whatever it is. Aaron Jones, fire him up, 30 plus touches. He's going to eat him and Dylan. They're going to have play defense and have Love just hold the ball and manage against that KC offense. Mooney, he's the only person that Justin Fields looks at. I've been saying this for about 3-4 weeks. You might as well just drop Allen Robinson. Mooney is the only person that he targets, the only person that he trusts. Pittsburgh's kind of weak versus the secondary. Why not start Mooney if you're desperate for a flex play? Justin Jefferson, JJ, man, such a disappointing. I didn't realize he was going to have only 2 receptions. That's someone I was targeting. Maybe I'll try and pull off the trade now after a bad week. I don't see it happen back-to-back weeks. So look for a great bounce back versus stingy Baltimore defense, but I don't see him having single-digit numbers back-to-back weeks. Last but not least, Detroit won because they're on a bye. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry, my family in Detroit.
Sorry, Grandma.
You guys are winning this week because you guys don't play anyone. Piggy, I think you drew the AFC South this week. What you got?
AFC South, man, that is messed up. Look, we're just going to start with Derrick Henry. We know what happened. So AP's there, man. Pick him up. I hope you did. That's someone that I will look for. I know they have a rookie out there. He can catch the ball, but he cannot run between the tackles like AP can. So AP, someone that I'm looking at. And then, yeah, maybe, Julio, man. Jeez, I about 7 got me on that one, bro. We'll roll the tape back later on what we got right and what we got wrong.
Thank you. And I drafted him in 2 out of my 3 leagues, bro, because you sold me on him after I told you. But yeah, thank you, brother.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. And then, I don't really like Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill without a run game.
You sold me on him too. I took him in your league as well.
Whoa. Hey, you know what? I said saying this, because I play him twice this week, and we're gonna see if I can go undefeated versus Bootcamp. I'm just never mind. We're moving forward, guys. Where were you at? You guys distracting me. Look, we're going with the Titans, and then who's the other one? Oh, the Colts. Oh man, did y'all see Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz had the most turnovers last year, and that was Patrick Mahomes. Wow. I feel like the planets are lining up. Crazy, because this dude is balling out, and he's more than a game manager. Just doing a little, stay afloat. And JT, bro, is JT going to be, RB1 soon, for the rest of the season? Because look, he turned it up last year, the last, second half of the season. It's the second half now, and he's starting hot. 172, 2 biscuits, bro. Man, and he caught some today, so that's pretty
nice.
Out
ball guy.
Shout out ball guy. Hold on. Oh, whoa. No, that was way too hot, y'all. That was a hot take. Wait, hold on. Ball guy, bro. Damn. He got a little too excited.
You say his name 3 times, he shows up like Candyman.
Damn. Hey, they're having that remake.
Oh, yeah. I was on the JT train as well, but I wasn't out there like that. I think when we had Bogart and Guccini from Hard to Start, shout out to the GMM Network, Hard to Start guys. We had them on the show, and Piggy and I were big on JT, and they weren't buying it. And now we see, man, JT's the real deal, man. Top 5, fire him up. Shout out to Ball Guy for holding his guns.
This is what I was trying to do. Ball guy.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That was what I was trying to do, bro. But then you came in the room, you knocked the light down. Come on, ball guy. Chill, bro. Chill. Calm down.
Those Florida winds he's sending towards you.
Hey, bro, it's lit. All right, man. So was that it? It was all the teams? No. We're missing one more with the Jaguars. Do we have to talk about the Jaguars? Look, guys, if you're desperate, all right, I'm desperate. I lost Henry. I lost Hunt. I lost Montgomery. but there might be a chance that J-Rob doesn't play. Carlos Hyde might be out there. It's someone that you got to highlight and make sure that, you know what, even pick him up. What the hell? If you got some space, why not pick him up and take the chance that you can put him in your flex at the very worst, or you're hurting at the running back position. And yeah, that's all the teams right there, bro.
There's one more team, right?
Oh, come on. We're going to add. I'm doing a FloJo here. I'm sorry. With that other team. So we said the Titans, we said the Jaguars, we said the Colts. And there's one more team, the Houston Texans. They're playing the Miami Dolphins. I'm not going to talk about them. Look, want to know crazy stat, y'all? Terrell Taylor.
Tell me, did you say you was doing a FloJo?
Yeah.
Bruh, y'all just gonna have to get this sprint out the way. And because we need to keep this clean. This, hey, you guys are just sending subliminals back and forth, elbows.
Wait, hold on.
We got mouthpiece coming out. We biting ears.
Hey, bro, that was sneaky though. Like, you just.
Yo, where's the love, bro? Because last time I checked, you were starting QB and you guys got smashed. You recruit the big dog. All I do is bring back-to-back dubs for you. I bring up Piggy Bank Picks' page, and this is how you do me, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, I brought some talent for you to throw to.
No doubt. Not you.
Anyways, and a clean pocket, man. Come on now. Ask quarterbacks about a clean pocket. Anyways, man, what were we going with this? We're talking about the last team, and that was Houston. They're playing the Miami Dolphins. Quick fact, y'all, Terrell Taylor is undefeated versus the Miami Dolphins. So if y'all want to bet some money, spread picks real quick, put some money on Houston to cover that 6. But yeah, Terrell Taylor's undefeated, and that is a good thing because you know what? Brandon Cooks has been cooking all freaking season, baby. It don't matter. And even garbage time. And with Terrell Taylor, I feel like he's gonna be even better because there's more consistency at the quarterback position. So that's Houston. I don't like the running back position. I know that someone got traded away. They're no longer there. But come on, bro, it's a wasteland. That offensive line is really, really bad. That offense is really, really bad. The team is really, really bad. So all we're gonna talk about is Brandon Cooks and Terrell Taylor being someone that I would rather bet on.
I like it. FloJo, NFC South, bring us home for segment number 3.
All right, here we go. Guess who's back? The kid with the book coming to your front door with the backpack on, with the white shirt, with the kickstand. We got your boy. I can't believe I just spaced on his name too. Oh, Taysom Hill. Yeah. Bro, he's knocking on the door, right? He wants to talk to you about God. My man is gonna do work. He is the streamer. Okay, he's the streamer of the week at the QB position. You know why? Because my dude just gets it done, bro. I think he's averaged no less than 35 rushing yards a game. Sorry, he's averaged 50 and no less than 35 rushing yards a game in every single start that he's had last year. Okay, so I love Taysom. Obviously, you got to go AK. MT News, I kind of saw that coming, bro. I don't know who invested him. Not me. Maybe you, not me, because that dude is just a problem, right? Does he even come back, bro? Is he even on the team next year? Like, it's fractured beyond.
They can't get rid of him,
bro, but it's fractured beyond repair. So I can't see anything working out there, but check out my boy Taysom, scoop him up, slot him in your lineup. Have no fear. Taysom is here. Atlanta Falcons, right? Ridley on the whole situation, man. I don't know what he's going through, but hopefully he can kind of figure that up. 100%, man. Prayers up, man. Take care of that mental health always. Kyle Pitts turns in the wide receiver 1. All right, so we'll see what that looks like. The Cordell Patterson doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Puddles, whatever. You can't be too excited about really anyone on the Falcons except Kyle Pitts right now, but we'll see how teams adjust to this now without them having Ridley to attend to. But guess what? Ridley really hasn't even played this year anyway. So I don't think much changes. We'll see who steps up in that department. But CPAT and your boy Pitts, Stinky Pitts, no more. He got that. We got that Old Spice on my man. Is straight balling. Don't trip. Who else we got?
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay. So the same Sam Darnold, right? My man is just trash, right? PJ Walker could start, probably beneficial to everybody. I think Terrace Marshall's going to be back finally. Maybe CMC. Okay. If not, Chuba is nice, bro. He's going to see volume. You slot him in. You have faith that he's going to ball. DJ Moore, you got to be a little concerned. Okay. If you cannot get this man the ball, how is he going to produce? Right. It's a combination of things. You got to pick up your quarterback. You got to catch the rock, but he is just not throwing catchable passes. And that is unacceptable in the NFL, bro. You got paid. You better step your game up and do some work. Once you get back in there, stop taking the ball on a keeper on the outside and getting lit with your helmet popping off, bro. Stay down and slide, bro. Anyway, and we'll keep it moving. Last but not least, in the AFC South, we got the Bucks on a bye. Give Tom Brady some water, bro. Ooh, one of Piggy's best calls, Tommy Brady. All he does, he's just surgical, bro. Like, he is so nice with it. So many weapons, just dropping TDs. Like, AB's been hemmed up. It don't matter. Lombardi, Lenny, nice little value late, man. We'll see if that sustains. Rojo looking super spry, though, man. If anything happens, Rojo looks good, but I don't know if he can hold down what Lenny's doing. But if Lenny goes down, man, Rojo, I think, is going to be sufficient enough. But all props and love to Tommy, bro, because he is just so nice with them, my boy. Surgical.
I love it. I love it. That wraps up segment number 3. Shout out to the Warzone Sports Network for giving us this platform. Please like and subscribe. Last but not least, man, kind of recent news, buy low, a lot of injuries, man. I feel like this has been one of the more injury-plagued seasons that we've ever experienced in fantasy football in the last 5 years, maybe last 7-8 years. Who's someone that 1 or 2 players that our followers, our listeners should target buy low on? Go ahead and get in there, Piggy.
Man, buy low. There's a lot of players that you can look at right now, and some of them, like I said, happen to be injured sometimes. Michael Thomas could have been maybe one of those guys, but hey, something happened, and on to the next one. And the next one for me, man, I'm gonna say David Montgomery, man. He practiced today. Now, look, I love Montgomery, and he's gonna come off a bye. Yo, Bears, be smart. Just rest him this week. Get him that bye. He'll come back fresh. Now, did Khalil Herbert do enough to earn a role? I think so. But that doesn't mean that, our boy can let me stop myself. My boy David Montgomery could not go ahead and ball, because that's what he does. He can catch, he can run, he runs hard, man. And remember, he balled out last year in the second half. It's about to be the second half. So why not history repeat itself a little bit? David Montgomery, you can go buy low. Some guy might be tired, and he knows the buy is coming. That's one of my guys.
I like it. Flojo, who's one of your guys?
Yo, I'll save Jeff for you, 7, because I think that's a great buy low. Devontae Adams, right? Mm-hmm. People forgot about him. No Aaron Rodgers, right? He's coming back this week. But if you have a small window, and I know we're doing this a little bit early, but if you can buy low on a Devontae Adams based off of no A-Rod and him just being gone, let's not forget, bro, the dude is the best receiver in the NFL, in my opinion, when it comes to all around whatever he does. I know Aaron Rodgers is nice with it too, so they bring each other up. But I like DA on a sneaky buy low. And real quick, if you're selling anybody, bro, I'm trying to sell Bro Mix. All right, I think he got into the end zone last week. He's not really being involved on third down whatsoever. Samaje Perine has taken a lot of those carries since he is reverting back to a pass-first offense. And Bro Mixon, I think, is someone you could try to sell and try to get a 2-player deal done with that, because I just don't see his involvement in the offense, and I don't see kind of like where there's really no more upside, right? He's going to be okay, maybe an RB2, but he's not where you drafted him. A little disappointing because I had faith and it started out nice, but those are my 2 real quick.
I like it. I like J. Jeff. You read my mind, Flojo. Just a two touch game last week versus Dallas Sunday night prime time. If a J. Jeff owner is 500, below 500, and maybe he's someone you could maybe get a 2-for-1 deal done, maybe a straight up deal. I'm trying to sell DJ Moore. It seems like he's just progressively getting worse. At first, the targets were there, and it was like half the completions. It was like 14 targets, but he had 7 receptions, so it was sustainable. It worked. But now the targets have lowered, and it's still only getting like half the catch percentage, which is not good. He was a wide receiver 1, still a strong wide receiver 2, maybe off name. Maybe you find someone in a hole. I think he's someone that you should try to sell and get something in return, because I just don't know what that QB situation looks like. And McCaffrey's coming back, so a lot of those targets are going to go to the backfield, to the person who's getting paid the most on the offense. You guys got anyone else?
I mean, when it comes to trading, I mean, we talked about him earlier, and that's going to be the 49ers running back, man, Elijah Mitchell. Running backs are a premium, and I feel like I just can't trust that this guy's going to be the dude for the rest of the season. I just can't. Jeff Wilson's coming back. I mean, I don't know. I feel like is Mostert done for the season completely? Yeah. Well, you know what, man? There's a dime a dozen of those on the 49ers roster. And I don't know, man. I just feel like maybe Sermon does get something going. They drafted him pretty high. There was capital used on that for a running back. And yeah, man. So we'll see what goes on. But I definitely would try to trade Elijah Mitchell after a good game. Maybe if Flojo gets lucky and gets that one right, just back-to-back good games, and then you could really trade him and go and get something, man. So There we
You got
go.
anyone, Flojo, before we wrap it up?
No, man, that's it. I was going to ask you guys about a trade deal. And since we're on here, let's just end it with this. So you mentioned DJ Moore. That's why it sparked my interest. DJ Moore and Chris Carson for George Kittle, Bobby Trees, and Michael Carter. What side do you like?
Oof.
You said Chris Carson? I like the DJ Moore, Chris Carson side better.
Yeah, I do too.
So it looks like your boy's holding. I've been selling Carson, bro, but I want to keep a couple shares because you never know. Russ back. Oh, Tyler Lockett, bro. Go buy Tyler Lockett. Russ is coming back. We already know what Russ does with Tyler Lockett. He cooks in that kitchen. He's been very disappointing, except, of course, the week where we needed him to continue to be disappointing. My man balled out, so it might be a little bit tougher to pry, but I like Lockett on a nice Russ comeback. So
there it is, man. Fantasy Football Bootcamp presented to you by Warzone Sports Network. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend. I am 7 o'clock. These are my brothers, Fantasy Flojo, Kevin, Piggy Bank Picks. Talk to him.
Hey, all right, guys. Appreciate you, all the OGs out here supporting us. And hey, man, we're gonna, bring the best content we can for, the chip talk, because we told you promised land, and it's happening. Bootcamp out.